All right, wait a minute. Can I start over? One of the great things about being part of this group is being able to hear all the different speeches we have. I mean, there's great talking about what Sean talked about, you know, being able to learn about what people have to say, what they want to do, the variety of the speeches that you learn every day. And this guy right here, he told me last night he hadn't spoken here for what, almost a year and a half, which is amazing. So to be part of this group and be able to kind of listen to someone like Brad who's going to be working with a group, the Kansas Society of, Association Executives, right, which I'm sure you're an esteemed member of, which is great. Well, to be able to analyze a slide or a speech that do 15 or 5 minutes for 20 slides, 15 slides.
20 slides.
That was pretty amazing. So this is a great group to be able to be part of this group. I think one of the things you wanted to get accomplished on this thing in your preparation, Brad, was to be able to manage your speech craft, to make sure that the flows seem to make sense from start to finish. Your use of visuals. You also want to make sure that you were able to stay on time. I think the challenge we all can see of being able to stay on time with automatically listed slides was very difficult and a big challenge for you. I think you did a great job on that. You also want to make sure you were poised and you used good vocabulary, which is, I think, is a key challenge as well. So some of the key things, I think the flow was very well done. I think your use of visuals was great. I think they all seemed to make sense to what you're trying to get accomplished. I also think that you had a good use of the very brief words at the very bottom of your slides, which to me that was very interesting and kind of engaged you in the process of the flow of the slides. I think your ability to kind of, the command of the slides started a little bit slow. I think you were trying to gain some confidence on being able to manage that flow process, but then you gained a lot of ground as you got going. You got some good momentum as you went forward on that, which I think was great. I think from what I learned from you is your ability to kind of take charge of managing the slide process. So it started out slow. Whenever you're using technology, it's always going to be difficult for a slide process, but I think you did a great job on that. For me, I think, you know, what I learned is, you know, about meetings. You know, one of the things I learned about was that people aren't going to believe slides that aren't straight. I'm not sure if you guys learned that or not, but that was pretty interesting on my part. But overall, I think you know, what I learned, Brad, from you is you were very poised, you were very believable. Your presence, when you started out behind the slides, you got better and kind of moved in front of the group and used your great engagement that you always have in this group. So I think you did a great job on that. I've used my 2 minutes. I want to make sure that you guys think to give Brad the best evaluation possible. Did the slides flow well? Do you think, everybody?
Yeah.
Anything you want to give him from a perspective as feedback for Brad over here? Positive, great.
Take Norman with you.
They did a great job.
Yeah.